So, there are two kinds of solipsism. The first one is the Wikipedia one. Solipsism means that all we know is our experience. Therefore, we can't know that others have experience. Therefore, there is only us experiencing. Now, why is the video title two types of solipsism? Well, the other type is the temporal one. If we can't know that other places or other humans really exist, if all we know is that I exist, we can't know that the past exists or the future exists. So we are only left with the here and now, but here and now is I right now. Solipsism says that others aren't real. So temporal solipsism equally could say that only right now is real. My question is this. We ridicule the certainty by which solipsists state their view. Isn't that right? We ridicule the solipsist because we say, yes, you may not be able to understand that there are other people. You may not be able to really prove that there are other people, but that doesn't mean that you are alone. But when people say there is only the now, we are totally cool with that. It's a fad. It's very in to say that there is only the present. But if you say only me is present, then there's a problem. But think about it. Why is the one the problem and not the other? Well, we all share the now, right? We don't share I. It's said to be different. I is different for each person. That's what we think, at least. So when we say that only I exist, it's contrary to everybody else's experience. But when we say now, we are all in agreement. But are we? Do people in the past or in the future share the same sentiment with us? Because look, you can perfectly say that there is only present. There is only the present because you can only live in the present, right? Yeah, sure. But it's also true that you can only live yourself. So does that mean that others don't exist? Of course not. Solipsism may be a very odd belief, but it's also the reality of our experience. We can only experience a limited set of experience. And it's also not unidimensional. It's two dimensions. It's place, I, not anyone else, not anything else, not anywhere else. And it's time. Not in 2 years, not in 50 years in the past. It's now. Well, we think that the now has an excellent property that the past and the future doesn't have, and it's said to be very beneficial to be in the present. But would you also say that it's beneficial to be in yourself all the time? To always be aware that only you are experiencing in your experience? maybe then even compassion isn't to be practiced, because who cares about someone else? It's my experience. Well, we have the same attitude with time, or at least that's the trend of the past, I don't know, 15 years, 10, ever since you know who published you know what book. So, the next time you think about being present in the now, think about the possibility that maybe you are a solipsist.